Alright, so before we get into this discussion, just wanted to say again, remind you guys about last week's competition. It's still ongoing. If you want to win the 3 prizes, that's again the Resurrection of F Blu-ray film, a Dragon Ball Z shirt, pretty cool shirt might I add, and a Dragon Ball art book. All you gotta do is go to Dragon Ball Z AMINO app. I have the link in the description below to download it for iOS and Android, and go to the discussion from last week where I was talking about who had the best fight in the Dragon Ball Super tournament that we've had, Universe 6. Put contest, your answer, and bam, you can enter. You can possibly win. I mean, there's not that many people entering, so your chances are a lot higher, so definitely go on over there and enter that. And I mean, even discussions like this one, I talk about them a lot of the time on there first, see what people think, have a couple back and forth discussions, so a lot of fun. Dragon Ball Z AMINO, definitely head on over there and download the app. Pretty cool shit. But now on to today's topic. It's kind of iffy with this part of the interview because again, this was a pretty big interview that we had of Akira Toriyama talking with Toyotaro and an interviewer about Dragon Ball Super. This one gives us a hint about an upcoming villain that we're gonna have, and I'm guessing whatever it has to do, it probably has to do with something with the future Trunks stuff that I talked about in the last video. But yeah, this is gonna kind of be interesting. Let's read the article and then talk more about it. Toyotaro Sensei, do you have any questions about the manga for Toriyama Sensei? That's always good when they get them both, to talk, because again, Toyotaro's running the manga right now and Toriyama's, giving him guidance and story and stuff like that. Toyotaro said, "My question's so trivial, I'm kind of ashamed, but why does Super Saiyan Blue have blue hair?" Toriyama said, "In Battle of Gods it was red, so I figured for a revival of F I should go with blue. That's all." You gotta love Toriyama. Like, he probably is being real here, but then at the same time it's such a funny, like, weird humor that he has that is just kind of like, yeah, he's almost like you could call him an idiot savant, because he's just like, yeah, and it always fucking works with this dude. Like, he can literally just say, "Ah yes, I made Goku's balls green because I felt like it." But this is the juicy part of the interview where it makes me really like question what the fuck is about to happen in Super. Well, actually, I was thinking about having it be white, but then it would color clash with the next enemy, so I figured I should save it for another occasion. Toyotaro said, "I get the feeling I've just heard something amazing. Lord Beerus and Whis turn up in Dragon Ball Super and have become unsurpassable wall for Goku and the gang. What do the two of them mean to you?" Toriyama said, "Well, first off, right now I don't have any plans for Goku and Vegeta to surpass Beerus and Whis. That gives us again a huge idea that if he hasn't even thought about it right now, there's again gonna be a wow in Dragon Ball Super, because the whole thing I think of Dragon Ball Super, the purpose in a sense, is Goku and Vegeta trying to surpass him, trying to reach that goal, especially if Whis is stronger than Beerus. So if he doesn't even have the idea yet and the concept, he hasn't even thought that far ahead, that means we still have a ways to go to get there, and we still have a ton of universes to explore." Toyotaro said, "Ever since Battle of Gods, Beerus and Whis have become central figures," which Toriyama replied, "If it hadn't been for those two, making any more story after that would have been a nightmare. There wouldn't have been anything to expand upon. That's why I'm so glad to have them around, and their voices are good too. Those voice artists are so talented." So in essence, with this part of the interview, we can assume that there could potentially be still a Super Saiyan White, because he was thinking about using it, but maybe he might wait till after we reach this villain, or who knows, maybe this upcoming villain could be a Super Saiyan White. Maybe we could actually go to how Vegeta was kind of talking that he wanted to go to planet Saddle or Salad. I don't know what's the translation at this point because they keep switching it around, but as Vegeta was talking about wanting to go to Cabba's home planet, the same planet in Universe 6, it could very well be that maybe King, Salad or King Saddle is a Super Saiyan White, and that's a whole different transformation that maybe they have to learn to love extremely or learn some crazy shit in order to achieve it. And then the white-haired villain, I'm just kind of thinking like, okay, maybe, Cabba's father could be a villain all along. Maybe it could be, legendary Super Saiyan White. Like, there's so many different possibilities, but the fact that he said maybe I'll leave it for another occasion very well hints that there could very well be a Super Saiyan White, which is fucking insane too. Like, a lot of bombshells off this interview, and it's fucking crazy. What do you guys think though? First of all, as far as this white-haired villain that we're about to get, do you think it has any connection to being a Super Saiyan White, or it's going to be something to do with Cabba and his homeland, the same planet that Vegeta was talking about wanting to visit? And if we do get a Super Saiyan White, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, Super Saiyan White won't be that far off. I really hope if they do a Super Saiyan White at some given point, the design is a radical departure or a pretty unique departure from what we've seen thus far with like Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, shit like that. Like, can we get something a little bit more unique? Like Super Saiyan 4, no matter what you say about Dragon Ball GT, Super Saiyan 4 looks absolutely badass, especially Vegeta when he transforms. Like, that's an absolute absolute badass transformation. So we get the Super Saiyan White transformation. Let it be something along the lines of that, like a radical departure, something insane, and the way they achieve it has to be something crazy too. Not the, you know, God Key, which is cool and all, you know, something different, whatever, but let it be something unique that they go to that transformation, and let it be something completely different than what we've seen, other than just like, you know, a hair swap, like, oh, we did blue, we did red, we did yellow, let's go to white. Like, let's try something a little bit more unique and innovative. And your overall thoughts of all this, possibly having a Super Saiyan White, and we're confirmed the white-haired upcoming villain in Dragon Ball Super. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.